This is going to be our second podcast. The reason it's coming out so late is because we filmed this podcast last week and there was like too much white fuzz, so we have to refilm it. And this is kind of our second attempt at it. So we apologize for the lateness.
I know there's a lot of fans out there
Yeah.
waiting for the vid.
Yeah, some people also got sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too.
All right, buddy.
And then ACT also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had ACT last week.
Yeah.
All right, so pretty much this podcast we're gonna be talking about our baseball careers from when we started to where we are now, and then maybe towards the end we'll talk about a couple transfer stories maybe. I don't know about that. No. Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll see how it goes. All right, so Johnny, you want to start? Where did you first play? What was it like? How long did you play?
DYA, which is a rec baseball team, and I played there for about like 5 years.
Okay.
I never really played travel until like my freshman year of high school, because I was always playing different sports. So
I'm sure you played basketball.
yeah, I played basketball and I stormed the club. I like golf a lot, actually.
Golf's a fun sport.
Yeah,
It's tough to start.
Yeah.
You have to have a lot of patience.
Yeah, and I think it was a lot of the mental game that kind of screwed me up a little bit, because I would always get really angry. So
You're not alone. Everyone.
yeah. And it was
Mini
really
golf. Mini golf is my worst nightmare. When you have a bad day, you just want to quit.
Oh
You just want
my
to walk
God,
out of there.
stop.
Jon Micah's that one guy that.
Alright, me and Johnny are going to have to take you out and golf this summer then. See how angry.
It's gonna be like 10 times worse.
He's gonna hit houses, dude.
It's gonna be 10 times worse.
He's
than
going to
mini
try.
golf.
He's going to hit his putt over the green.
He's gonna be like a robot. He's like,
Alright, and then so what year do you think you like started, like 10, 9?
yeah, probably. No, I probably started around when I was like 5, honestly. Yeah,
Oh,
because
so you played some t-ball?
yeah.
Mm.
I like my parents got me into it really. I liked it, but I just never really played travel. I never really wanted to because no one else did.
Because Dublin's, it's a big area, but you don't really talk to them, like...
Yeah, DYA was huge, so we didn't really have, only the best of the best got to play travel, so I just didn't really want to.
Alright, I think you're up, Mr. JM.
Me?
Yep.
So I started baseball really young, so t-ball basically.
Right.
So like 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
And we then it transitioned into Babe Ruth Little League. So like there's this area and there's
is this Little League World Series? Yeah,
no, it was just like a bunch of people just from different areas just like come and we play on these baseball fields. There'd be different teams. One year my one team was the Buffaloes. We got second place because our one teammate for some reason ran even though he hit a single.
Alright.
Second.
Sorry. One of my teams, guess what it was called?
What?
The Grasshoppers. They were called the Grasshoppers. How bum of a name would that be? You called your grasshopper. I didn't understand.
Like T-ball?
And it was literally a grasshopper on our hat.
Dude, that's kind of sweet though.
With orange and green.
Dude, that's actually those colors are sick. Come on. Alright.
It's like worst colors ever. Anyways,
Grasshoppers.
And then
So what like when you say he like only got a single and he went to like is there
like you hit a
rules?
single.
Is there rules where you say you like can't run
No.
the same?
No, he clearly hit it. He saw where the ball went.
Okay.
Went bounced into the outfield. The outfielder grabbed it,
Mhm.
obviously,
Yeah.
and goes to second.
And
that's the last out, and we lose the championship.
Oh.
And we all kind of lost our minds in that heat of the moment.
How old were you? Like 12, 11,
We were like
12,
13?
8,
Oh, 8? Really?
maybe 10. No.
Okay, well, I mean, come on.
Maybe probably
Dude,
10.
I'll tell you one
Probably
time.
10.
So, I was on this team, I think I was like 10, and this is just like house league for a park. And and there's this kind of he's really slow, and I hit like a dinger type ball,
Mhm.
and I passed him on the base path, and then I got called out, and it was the weirdest. I was like 10. I had like no clue. I was like, hurry up, dude, and I accidentally passed him. My coach got so mad, dude, and it was the weirdest situation ever. But so my baseball career started in t-ball like you guys. The way it worked, my mom had to wake up at 4 in the morning and go stand in line to get into this house park that like a lot of kids like to play at. And so I did get in, and I played at Hamlin
How
Park.
big is?
Well, so there's you have like rookie, then there's Pee Wee, and then there's Bantam, and then there's Liberty, and then there's senior.
Pee Wee.
And then there's like 10 teams in each division.
Is it harder to get in one than the other? Is it
Well,
like
it's just age.
So you don't try
rookies-
out?
No. It's just a park.
even for the older kids?
No,
Really?
You just play.
So
It's
what's
just,
Pee
it's
Wee?
like a Pee Wee is like half of the game is coach pitch, and then the other half of the game is kid pitch.
And what age is that?
Like 9, maybe 9, 10. It's like 2 years. So there's rookies like 7 and 8, I think, maybe 6, 7, 8. I don't know. And then Pee Wee's like 9, 10. And then Bantam's like 11 and 12. And then because I have a late birthday, I had 3 years of Pee Wee. So I ended up getting to play with my brother every other year, who's a freshman, who's 2 years difference. I also, for my house park, there's like a travel team, and I made that when I was 10 and 8, and I think, and then 12 you get to
Mhm.
go, for my travel team, you get to go to Cooperstown, which is like this like big thing that everyone at my park like really wants to go to, and it's really cool. You play in a tournament called Dreams Park in Cooperstown, and it's like it's like a camp almost. You're there for 7 days, you stay in like a bunker with your team, and you play round robin, you play like 7 games, and then you have a playoff with like 110 teams. It is the coolest thing ever. And then you make pins and trade with everyone. It was pretty cool. And then I played for my high school my freshman year, and then I did not play for my high school my sophomore year. I didn't try out. I played tennis instead. I wanted to talk about our baseball season. How do you think we're gonna do this year with all of everyone we have?
I feel like pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
So you said we had a really good season last year. Well, how many did we win? You know?
You said 19?
19.
Wow, 19.
And then what? We won like
Nine-
14 of
I
those
think
in a
19
row.
and 10.
And we won 14 of those in a row.
Yeah.
14.
I remember saying that last time, but I'm not. I can't remember.
Are you checking the schedule?
Yeah.
Oh.
Analyze it.
What else?
Yeah, 8, 19.
If you look this up on Game Changer, that's
No, well, can you look it up on YouTube?
Yeah, but you have to have a
Yeah, I think you have to like be
You have to
part
have
of the team.
No,
I think.
you can like sign up for free, and then then you can't see any of the stats though. It's only credit card on it. But like you
Speaking
can
of
see all the
stats,
teams.
how were your guys' stats last year?
I batted on JV 350, and then I think you batted good, didn't you? You definitely.
I don't remember what he said. I forgot what he told me. I didn't.
He's
not
probably
like-
batted above 300 for sure.
I batted good. I just don't remember
No,
what he told me.
I remember. Because they. put
I
him at 4.
definitely. I think I had the most doubles out of everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't
Well,
have any home runs.
Joey was the big home run hitter.
He hit one, or was it 2?
Yeah, I think he hit 2, but like one of them was like.
One of them was foul.
Yeah, one of them was like
Oh,
way foul.
really?
Yeah,
Like-
they
It's
One of
like
them
that
was
thing
foul.
where it just like turned.
And then
left, or was it right?
Fitz was like, keep on going, because he was like, he stopped because he was like, that's a foul ball, and Fitzgerald was like, keep on going, and then he's like, touch home, because they can't do anything after he touches home, so they have to call it a home run.
For everyone watching, Fitz is our head coach for the varsity team, and then Joey's our was he our 3 hitter? I don't know what he is, but
Yeah.
He's a big
real
boy
good
hitter.
Yeah, he's a good hitter.
Gavin.
John and Gavin.
Gavin, I met
Gavin was
Gavin.
good outfielder.
I met Gavin over winter break because he came to work.
Yeah, what'd you think of Gavin?
He's a cool guy.
I think he played center field for us.
Yep.
Where you'll probably be playing, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Center.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Brendan.
Well, with a crow hop, maybe.
So Brendan's gonna pitch. Then we got
Luke. Joey.
yeah, Luke, Joey.
Sam
Is
will
Joey's
prob-
pitching?
Zim
Yeah.
will probably pitch.
Yeah.
Them.
That's-
Greer.
That's
Yeah.
Jackson Larson.
Yeah,
5.
yeah. We got some pitchers, dude.
Jadon.
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 Jadonbo.
So we have like 6.
And then me.
No, and then you got the closer.
Do you guys want to talk about what workouts are like in the morning?
For weights?
Well, just in general. I mean, we do baseball in the morning too, right?
Yeah.
So, what we've been doing all off
Monday.
season, we have weight room in the mornings. And
Let's pick up a little.
You know what? No one likes you.
We have weight rooms in the morning, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we have baseball Tuesday and Thursday. I've enjoyed it. I mean, the first month of weight room, and just in general, is just
Yeah,
it's
you
the
usually
worst,
have,
dude.
you usually have to
you just have to
push past it. It's
If you're new.
It's gonna be bad.
Mhm.
Anywhere you go, it's gonna be horrible.
right. But once you get past that, dude, it's pretty enjoyable. Because then you feel like you're gaining stamina and any story. You know what? How about any stories from baseball last year? Any like funny things that happened?
My team sucked last year.
He
I-
ain't
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Grandview. Oh. I think my travel team.
Yeah.
Well,
He ain't want no
I'm-
smoke.
You can talk about your like stories from your travel.
No,
too,
no, no.
dude.
I'm gonna
No?
get too mad.
Let's first hear Johnny's famous quote from last year during one of the games.
You didn't even hear it, dude.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
it,
what
but
is this?
someone
I've never
told me
heard
the
this.
story.
Gavin Van Horn. So, it was like our first game. It was against Hartley,
Right.
and we were getting destroyed. And then,
'Cause they were amazing.
we were slowly coming back into the game, so we were kind of doing well. And then I got walked, and it was just definitely not intentional. And so I just walked over to the coach last year, who was shoot.
Brandon.
No, he was the first base coach for JV. I can't
First base coach for
Yeah.
JV?
Evan.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I kind of mess with Evan sometimes. And so I said in a really high pitched voice, I'm like, they don't want no smoke. They don't want no smoke. And Gavin was watching. And he was like, what are you doing? What? Why would you ever say that?
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like, I don't know. They just don't want no smoke. He was like, he definitely didn't throw that intentional. That's what Evan said.
Oh my God.
So
now.
so
everyone's-
now, yeah. So then he's
You're no smoke boy.
Yeah, to Gavin, he made fun of me because he gives me rides, so you kind of just watch. And he usually gave me like rides last year because I never my license. So yeah,
That was a great year. It
yeah,
was
that
fun.
was fun.
Any stories from your baseball?
Gonna have to sit on this for a minute.
All right. Well, I think I got one in mind.
He thinks.
Um,
Yeah, this kid got doubles every freaking time. Every time I came to varsity
liners
games,
down the mid.
it would just be like gappers, and he would just get on every time. I'm like, how are you
This
doing
speed
that?
will turn into triples this year, right?
If
Yeah,
you can
dude.
hit one to
Yeah.
Dinger, probably.
Dingers.
if you can hit one hot bow, you can.
I just need Joey to run a little bit faster if he's on set.
I don't know. Okay, never mind. I would rather you be third for some reason.
Be what?
Third, because Joey's kind of a more powerful hitter, and you're like a good hitter. But never mind.
Do you know when our first game is?
I thought we said this, wasn't it March 21st?
Yeah, you won't see, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we played what? Did you say we played Crestwood?
Yep.
Crestwood. Yeah,
I think-
March 21st.
I remember we talked about this last time, but
Oh wait,
he was like, how did you know that? I was like, well, you told me before.
no, I definitely did not.
You did.
Yeah, well, I remember saying that, but like, I didn't tell you before that.
No, you looked at it before.
Do you have your summer schedule out? Are you playing travel this year?
Yeah.
You have your schedule?
Kind of wish I didn't, and just so I could save money and then just play on like older teams instead of. Our coach says he's
Like,
gonna
to
try
play
to
with,
get us
like,
play
college
against
kids?
older teams. Yeah, like play against those.
Let me check my.
We'll have a
checklist.
30-second intermission. Maybe we can get ads.
Yeah. Our sponsor today is Grandview Heights Baseball. Yeah. they
Please
pay us.
support us.
All right, let me check my handy dandy technological.
You
Don't get sick on us again.
I'm already sick, dude.
I was sick this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I got over it quickly.
Dude, it's crazy hard to
Unlike someone
Dude,
else.
I swear, I've been saying like 70% of Grammys sick.
Yeah, it is crazy about that. I was thinking about.
Who gets sick the most though?
Yeah, I almost got a second. I thought I got a second cold.
Well,
I
I
was sick.
think it was because I was stressed about the ACT, and then it just kind of built on that. Because when you're stressed about something, your immune system goes.
You guys want to talk about the coronavirus?
Yeah, but I was looking.
Oh no, we were just talking about
Do
sick.
you guys want to talk about the deal with the Houston Astros competing in the World Series? Dude, what in the world?
I feel like if they ended playing at the Yankee Stadium instead of the Houston Astros Stadium, the Yankees probably might have won. There's a chance they might have won.
I think in 2017 they definitely could have won because you can definitely hear a trash can being hit, and then Altuve hitting a home run, and they won the game off of that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, so what we're talking about is the Houston Astros in this last year's World Series, or throughout the regular
in 2017
and 2000. They used not a program.
use trash cans.
Yeah, they cheated very much. They had tech that would tell them which pitch the pitchers were going to throw. Like,
Sometimes it would be a buzz, sometimes it would be
Yeah.
a trash can.
It
like
buzzed them in
I don't know if this
Like,
is correct, but I remember someone told me that Altuve wouldn't let anyone touch him after
Yeah,
they won the
he
World
said,
Series.
don't rip off my shirt.
Yeah, because he probably had like a buzzer under it or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then all the MLB players are really irritated. Like, I remember seeing on the news, one guy was like, they need to be beat.
No, there's actually money being bet on who's gonna get hit first in the Houston Astros.
Oh my god, that's
But-
crazy. This year's gonna be crazy for them. They're gonna get beaten like a
No, but
million
they
times.
can't get beamed because if they get beamed, the pitchers are get thrown out. So.
I don't think the pitchers are gonna care.
And they're gonna get fined like a ton of money.
Probably. I mean,
And-
I don't know.
but
And
I think there's gotta be some definitely rich
the reason
pitchers that are just gonna just beam one.
it's turned into like a big topic is because the commissioner of the MLB has decided not do anything too rigorous against them. Like, I think they still have their trophy for the
Yeah,
World
they do.
Series, even though they clearly cheated, which I think is pretty outrageous. I'd say so. But yeah, I mean, how you must really want a World Series to cheat.
Yeah.
And
And they got away.
This is the highest of the highest.
They
got-
were actually a
baseball.
good team.
I know they have great players.
Yeah, they got away with it too.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and whatever.
I mean,
And they
yeah.
say a lot of times like you'll do anything to win, but but obviously not anything. 'Cause,
I mean, it's just there's a line. There's a clear line.
but like imagine people moving up and then from like the World Series and they're like, all right, this is what we do, we cheat.
Yeah, I know. I think that was like a situation. I think there was like a play. I remember hearing one of the players just like wouldn't play for the Houston Astros or something because they told him that he had to do this. I think he like transferred programs or something.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%.
So that might be true. I mean,
I wouldn't be
That'd
surprised, dude.
yeah.
Why? I mean, you work your entire life to play in the MLB, and then this team cheats.
Yeah, and then you
to
might
win the
and
biggest like prize you can win.
if you get caught, I mean,
It's just
imagine if they got caught like right when it was happening. There would have been a lot more repercussions for what just happened, but they got away with it, so they're like, we don't know what to do.
right. You guys remember 2000? I can't remember. It might have been 15 or 16's World Series.
No.
The Indians
Oh
and
yeah.
the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah.
Oh, 2016.
Yeah. Oh
They-
my
they
God,
blew
what
that.
a year!
I
a
love
year
that
for the
year.
Cubbies.
I hated that year.
I love that year.
You like the Cubs? Really? Why?
You like the Yankees too.
Yeah.
I know Jaden likes the Yankees.
Bandwagon.
Jaden's Jon Micah's little brother.
He's a
Um,
bandwagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, the day after the Cubs won the World Series, I didn't go to school because I literally couldn't, because there was so much stuff going around Wrigley that I couldn't get past Wrigley to go to school, because I'm like trapped between Wrigley Field and the lake.
Did you actually try to go to school? Or?
No, I think school might have been canceled anyways, but like even if it wasn't, I still would.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, I know. It was.
School's
it was
canceled. The
nuts.
Cubs win.
I mean, when the Blackhawks won, it was like Blackhawks are the NHL team for Chicago. They won like 3 in a row or something. I remember it was nuts. A couple of years. There's like parades downtown and stuff. But yeah, it was way crazier when the Cubs won. I'm pretty sure. It seemed like it because I was kind of around it a lot more. But yeah, what else to talk about? We could talk about school.
No.
No? Alright.
We're doing this project for school.
Yeah, the reason we have created this YouTube channel is because
We need good grades.
it's we're all in this
Keeping that
digital
up.
design class.
This is the easiest thing we thought we could do.
What do you? Okay, yeah, whatever. This is real easy, real easy. But yeah, so we have to create a project every 2 months, or is it a month? I think it's a month. I think it's 4 weeks. So yeah, every month we have to make a video. As soon as we start to get in the rhythm of it, I'm sure we'll make more, like next semester or quarter. But yeah,
Which is in our third
in a-
quarter
in
ends
a week.
Monday.
Yeah, we're almost done with school, dude. We got what?
Yeah.
We got
Once I get done with my
March,
junior year, which
April and May. We got 3 months left.
Do you want to know something cool about seniors? There's a part where we get off a week
Right.
earlier than.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, so you're gonna get out like May 21st. Oh my God. So you got 2.5 months left.
And then I
You're in
think
college, dude.
I'll only have one exam. I think English has an exam, maybe or maybe not. And if not, I have no exams at all.
Are you ready for college? What's your thoughts on what's the deal?
A little bit nervous but I'm ready to work hard and get all that stuff done so I can do what career I want.
Do you know
Play
what
baseball.
you want to major in?
Film production.
Oh, really?
oh,
So
I
this
wonder
is
why we're
right up
doing
your
this.
alley. Ah, wow. So yeah.
There's also a thing. My dad told me about this $5,000 grant where they'll choose whoever the winner is of this commercial they make for credit union. I think that's who they are. And if the winner of that gets $5,000.
That's pretty cool. Scholarships, man. Important.
Need money.
you see the JV stats?
Yeah.
I wanna
I'll
see
check
it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
But they're missing one game that I went 2 for 3 and I had one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I
aren't
forgot
you?
Glenn played.
I actually had one double, and it was the first game, and they didn't count it. So I was like, and it was.
Oh,
an
you had
actual
a double against Hartley?
No, it was against Madison Plains. I think Hartley was actually, I think we just scrimmaged up, and then they didn't put it Madison Plains, and that's when I had a double.
Jadon had 40 at bats.
Why do you keep calling him Jadon?
Like,
That's how you actually say his name.
Yeah,
Really?
but no one actually says that. Like, what?
Is that like how your parents did that? Is that what your parents called him as a kid? Or
They definitely
No.
call him Jaden now.
yeah,
But it's just like his actual name is Jadon.
Jadon.
Yeah, but his parents call him Jaden.
Why do I keep thinking Jadambo? Is there something that like am I
There's a
thinking of
name
something?
called Jadon in the Bible.
Ah, I see. That would make sense.
He had an average of 400.
That's solid. It's better than 1 for 3.
16 hits.
I remember Cody went on to.
Who's Cody?
He's Trey's brother,
Oh, cool.
older brother. He played last year.
Well, I'm trying to see who has the most hits. Jay got the most hits out of everyone during that season. The second best was Voltolini, Josh.
Yeah.
Eh?
Then we got Jake
And
Zimmerman.
then me, I think. Or maybe Greer.
Zim's a good hitter?
It might be Greer.
Greer?
Yeah. He hit like 400.
Greer had 15 hits. Yeah, I forgot to do these. Yeah, then
How fast do the pitchers pitch in JV? Yeah, I know. Is the schedule up on Game Changer for
Yes.
varsity?
pitching. Ooh, let's look at pitching. IP.
Yeah, I didn't pitch that well. I remember my elbow.
Did
hurt
you pitch
year.
last year?
Yeah, I did, but like my elbow was just. I was not a good pitcher.
Oh, your elbow?
Yeah, I wasn't. I was like down here because I used to throw like this.
No. Oh, that's not.
Dude. So there's this coach, Coach Smith, and let's say he looked at Johnny and was like,
You think
we're gonna
he
fix
did?
that arm. Remember Coach Smith?
Yeah. I remember.
He's a fun dude, isn't he?
I don't remember him.
Yeah, you wouldn't know him at all,
I know.
no matter what.
What was he
He's
like?
actually a good outfield coach. I actually liked him for outfield.
I
So
wish he
both
would.
of you guys came last year, so this was both of your guys' first year was.
Yeah.
I wish our Coach Smith was our outfield coach.
Yeah, he'd be a good outfield coach, I think.
So one practice, Tyler said that,
Tyler's Coach Fitzgerald.
I think you already said that. Okay. He said this one outfield thing for
Who is that? Timeout. Oh.
yeah. Alright, so
Were they just?
Joey
Is that Joey
and
too?
Luke Lachey are standing outside
Yeah.
our door.
Yep.
Back off.
Both
This is our time.
College commits. Luke
Also
over there
college
is
commits.
committed to Iowa for football as a tight end, and Joey's committed to Ashland.
Should I just turn the
Yeah.
camera? Should I turn the camera on them? Show 'em?
No.
No.
We would please refrain from that.
I see.
Because-
So back to what I said about Tyler. He said we had what? So the way you turn to get a ball, if it's going the other way,
Like
Is-
if you're going back.
yeah, you're running backwards.
Right.
He says what to do. Like if it's like you're running this way, you see it's like going this way.
Uh-huh.
You go like this and that. I
All
was
right.
like,
What's wrong
no.
with that?
it's slower.
What
What
do?
you should do is you switch your head the other way.
Well, I think he's just saying that. I think sometimes you do have to switch that way. Sometimes, like when you're not that deep, you know what I'm saying?
I know, but
But sometimes, yeah, you do need to switch your head because he taught us both ways. Coach Smith. Remember that?
But there was a thing where I had to do it like that way, where I had to switch my head, and he was like, no. I was like,
Well, he is he said
Computing.
no. I'm not.
Take your time.
That's what usually coaches like say. Like usually, because that's usually right.
Outfielding for me, it seems.
It's like catching with two hands, right?
yeah.
Like
Right.
sometimes you have to go like this.
Right.
Yep.
But
No, I think
but
Coach
but
Smith-
sometimes they'll get mad if you don't have
Yeah.
two hands.
Right.
So that it's like the same thing as that.
Yeah.
That's
Coach-
what I was trying to think about. Like what would be another?
Coach Smith was like, so can you get it here? Or can
Yeah.
you get it? That was fun. He'll ask you questions that are like really simple, but you overthink it. So you're like just sitting there just like, is it that? And he's like, no, you're dead, you're almost dead. He's like, and you answer, you try another answer, and he was like,
I feel as though outfielding is more of like a feel. Like you kind of do what you feel is right in the situation. Like if something's like maybe something you have to run up to the ball and maybe you might not be able to get it, or you might be able to. You have to decide like if you have enough time to dive and get to it, or like maybe you have to do something that's not orthodox. You have to do it.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make your own decisions in the
Right.
outfield because there's no one else to
I mean, that
back
goes-
you up and tell you what to do.
Sometimes, I
You
mean, the
base it
number
off-
one thing, keep the ball in front of you, right?
Sometimes you'll base it off of your hat, like just the bill of your hat. Where like if it's above the bill of your hat, you're like, you gotta go back.
Right. I
If
mean,
it's
that also
below,
depends
then
on
you
the
go-
wind too.
Yeah, you just have to play it to really be good at it. Like you have to play on a team where you're gonna be playing out because outfield now is hard to play. You
For
can't.
sure, dude.
you-
Everyone's hitting the ball hard.
Yeah, because it's an actual important. Because in
What?
Pee Wee ball,
Yeah.
like on those days,
Yeah, outfielders are
outfield-
just like
you
bots.
got to like chill and you're a good hitter.
Yeah, you got to like dig piles of dirt.
Dandelions.
Yeah, or pick up dandelions and pick your
Be like-
nose.
Dude, I remember.
Oh my god.
I would used to pick up dirt in my glove and I'd just put it in there.
Oh my god. I remember I would like make like mountains of dirt in the outfield when I played it. I usually played like infield. T-ball, I don't remember T-ball that much. It was a long time ago now, sadly. We're growing up.
Only thing I remember is when well, not even related to baseball, but our baseball team went to this like place to take pictures, and there was these consoles where we just played Lego Star Wars.
Was the
played
JV
football
record
together.
good?
Huh?
Was the JV record good?
I think it was like 7. I think it was 8 and 6.
Oh, so you only got like 14 games compared
Dude, we had no games. We played the same team we played Bexley like 6 times, and we lost all 5. Like, until the last one we won. But it kind of sucked. It
Isn't
kind of
that like
sucked
our
because-
rival team?
because we didn't have any teams to play. That's why I got to go with varsity like a lot more. And I just got to sit and me and Greer would just be chatting it up at the bench. You know what I'm saying?
Sand castles.
We
Yeah.
also, me, Johnny, Josh, and Jadon played on the same football team.
Jadambo?
With
I'm gonna
Coach
start calling
Smith.
him Jadambo.
I think that's the last time I'm ever gonna play big league.
Big league? Is
Yeah.
that
Because
a summer
It's just
team?
'cause there's gonna be always that one team that just has like a really good players.
Yeah,
Just OP
remember
players.
that white team? I was like OP, and they destroyed me.
What, you
That was
picked?
there's like this one team that just had a bunch of like already good players, and our team was just like we were somehow
solid.
our team was able to make it to the the finals, right?
Yeah, the finals.
Like somehow our team, specifically our team, made it.
but
Like if you saw what we were like in the beginning, it wasn't really us. It was like just some of the other players.
yeah, I think we just had some players that weren't.
We had
I
some
had to play
people.
third base. I was like Manny Machado out there.
For,
Some of them got
Murph
better.
Tato, you mean?
Murph
Oh
Machado.
my god.
There was one guy who pitched and just did not do well. Like he would like already start like just getting down on himself and just miss like every
Yeah,
pitch.
the worst thing you can do as a pitcher is start to get a negative attitude when you like have a walk or a couple walks.
Dude, just
Because
because
then-
that was
because then
like
it just
lost
keeps-
interest.
The momentum just keeps moving, and then you're totally out of it. You just gotta stay positive on the mound.
My favorite part, that's the thing. My favorite part during that season is when there was another team that didn't have that many players, so Jade had to play on their team.
He got some.
You mean Jadambo?
Yeah, it was the fun. I love that game because I hit off him 2 times.
You hit off Jaden?
I was able to go against him 2 times.
Oh my
and
god,
hit
that
off
makes
him.
me think of a story from my freshman year. So one game for my freshman team, we were playing this team that had like nobody, and so like 3 kids got to switch over to the other team, and I ended up pitching for the other team, and I got to like I pitched like 2 innings. I struck out like 4 guys, and I was just taunting him the whole way home. It was the funniest bus ride home I ever did.
I was like beyond happy. I was like a
That's
freaking
fun.
10-year-old jumping for joy.
Were you there, Johnny, when we went to, it was in Newark. We played, what was the name of the field?
Wait, was it was it a night game?
Huh?
Where they had lights?
Dude, I love that.
I
It was
didn't.
fun.
That was the only game where I said I couldn't go. Because my parents had I can't even remember what I had. And I was so mad because
That was
I wanted to
disappointing.
go.
That was like fun. It was like under the lights. It was like it's a nice
Dude, is
big
night
field.
games not very common in Grandview?
No.
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 Like
Dude.
when do we have when are varsity games started? Do they start like 5, 6? Because I know like for basketball, varsity there's the JV team plays.
No, it's not like that. It's
No.
like varsity when varsity plays at home, JV plays away. Or
Oh.
sometimes JV just has practice and then they come back and because anyone can go with
So
varsity.
there's no like Friday night game. No.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
We play games like
that
every
sounds
day,
so
basically.
fun, dude.
Yeah.
We play games every day.
Right.
Yeah. When it wasn't rain, because you don't know what it's gonna be like.
Right, so weather in Ohio is wacky,
Dude.
just like anywhere.
So we gotta schedule like a.
I have
Midwest.
this like terrible feeling like for some reason like just the rain is gonna be worse this year and it's just gonna rain like almost every day.
Get back to it.
Well, I think we can conclude it. I mean, any other comments you want to add? I mean, no, you want to talk about anything about transfer?
Well,
here?
Garrett.
We're about a
Yeah.
month and a half
Well, you
ago
wanted
now.
I just
That
want
was so long
Alright.
ago.
All
Alright.
right.
just
Yeah. Yeah, we got
That's
shout,
it.
shout out to Garrett.
Shout out to
Shout
all
out.
our coaches
Garrett
and
Griffith.
all of our dedicated fans.
This one's out for you.
Hi, Coach Smith. I'm
No,
gonna
he's
show
not
you this
watching.
clip.
Alright.
Wait. I don't know how to turn it off.
No, you gotta just
Never mind.
we're out.
No.